Bienvenidos! Welcome to Spain on a Fork. In today's episode, we're making a very simple chickpea dish, but promises to be one of the most delicious things you've ever had, a Spanish garbanzo bean skillet with chunky tomatoes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is truly such an incredible dish. It is so healthy, has an insane amount of flavor to it, it's very easy to make, and it all comes together in 20 minutes. Let me tell you, this is one of those dishes that you need in your life. It's loaded with protein, loaded with fiber, and it's made with the simplest ingredients ever. This dish is going to completely blow you away. Now, to make this recipe, I'm going to be using one of my personal favorite olives from Apollo. This is a Miller's Favorite organic extra virgin olive. This is such an incredible olive and it adds such a beautiful flavor to this dish. Guys, get yourself a bottle of this. You're going to absolutely love it. Link in the description box below. I'm going to begin by grabbing a jar of cooked chickpeas. This is 570 grams, which equals a little over a 15-ounce can of cooked chickpeas. I always like to give it a quick shake. That way those chickpeas easily come out. I'm going to add the chickpeas into a sieve and rinse them under some cold running water. This is such an important step when you're using jarred or canned chickpeas. It removes any of the preservatives that are in there. That way when we cook our chickpeas, we can season them the way we want and they're going to be full of flavor. Next up, I'm going to grab 4 cloves of garlic. As you guys know, I always like to twist each clove. That way the skin is easily removed, and I also like to have a paper towel underneath for an easy cleanup. And I'm going to thinly slice the 4 cloves of garlic. And for the final ingredient to prepare, I'm going to grab half of an onion. Like I always tell you guys, I like to remove between 1 to 2 of the outer layers. This gives the onion an incredible texture and it makes it so much easier to cut. And I'm going to finely dice a half onion. Alright, let's start cooking our Spanish garbanzo bean skillet. I'm going to grab a large frying pan, heat it with a medium heat, and add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 2 minutes after heating the olive oil, I'm going to add in the slices of garlic and our diced onions. And start mixing the garlics and the onions with that extra virgin olive oil. Like I always tell you guys, make sure you mix this continuously. That way nothing burns and everything cooks evenly. 3 minutes after adding the onions and the garlics into the pan, and those onions are nice and translucent, I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika and half a teaspoon of cumin powder. And mix this all together until it's well combined. Like I always tell you guys, when you add paprika into a hot pan, you want to mix this rather quickly. That way it does not get a bitter flavor. Then I'm going to add in 1 15-ounce can of diced tomatoes and our drained and rinsed chickpeas. Season it all with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And mix this all together until it's well combined. Once everything is well mixed, I'm going to let this simmer on a medium heat for exactly 5 minutes. This is going to give our chickpeas a beautiful texture and all the flavors are going to come together. Let me tell you, the aromas coming out of this pan right now are insane. Very basic ingredients, guys, but we combine them all together. It is an absolute flavor bomb. After exactly 5 minutes, our Spanish garbanzo bean skillet is ready to be served, so let's go ahead and remove it from the heat. For the final touch, I'm going to grab a handful of fresh parsley and finely chop it. And sprinkle some of the fresh parsley over the skillet. Seriously guys, how easy was it to make this Spanish garbanzo bean skillet? Smells amazing, let me tell you. It just started pouring rain outside, so there's nothing better than a dish like this to warm you up. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. Here we go. What can I say? What a beautiful dish. Those chickpeas have such an incredible texture. They kind of just melt in your mouth. And the flavors, you know, when you mix that sweet smoked Spanish paprika with that cumin, you get this incredible explosion of flavors, guys. Such an incredible dish. So easy to make using the simplest ingredients, and it comes together in 20 minutes. Make this dish at home. It's going to absolutely blow you away. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.